as I was saying, we had an interesting discussion last night with GPT chat about string theory and how that there's no empirical evidence for it, and surely now it's become more of a religious belief in faith rather than, and he just said that, oh, they're still looking, they're still researching. Well, you could research forever on something like that. The strings that are supposedly vibrating are a mathematical construction. Let's be honest, if you wanted, you could construct anything from mathematics. So, you know, I don't quite follow it, but I know who I do enjoy watching, and I don't know if you want to watch, is Sabine Hoffenfelder. She's a German physicist, and I really rate her down to earth. She does a science without the gobbledygook, and that says it all. And she has really gone at string theory, and I'm with her all the way. There's people who have got a whole life of research trying to find how string theory works. Well, to be quite honest, as they are so small, you're never going to see them, and nobody's going to pay for the size of collider that you want. Then I think I'd give up. I'm sorry, most people are bored of science. I happen to love it. Good gracious, the train lines are right beside us. Yeah. Of course, this is where we went underneath before. We came up here and went round that loop over the other side there. So, we're on our way back towards town, getting ever closer. Oh my word. That was exciting, wasn't it? Were you excited? No, you weren't. I don't think I was really, but here we are. It's turned into a glorious day. So, well, this has been a successful walk. This will be where I come with my friend. Oh, here we are. This is where we've been. We came along here from town, and then we went out and round the loop there. And then we came back along here, and you can see where we are now. So there, let's have a read of this. I'll let you read that. You can see a part of the shadow. So this is Birmingham Main Line Canal. It was built in 1829 by Thomas Telford. So there we go. Loquita. There's that big auger, which is quiet now, thankfully. It was before digging into the ground, digging up soil in a rather narrow little hole. Campion, I think this red is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Campion. We used to pop the seed heads on that on the back of our hands, but at the moment it's got that lovely red flower. Good gracious, look at all that graffiti. There's some over here as well, goodness knows what it is. I think we'll have a little break. So we're by the Birmingham Main Line, it's called. And when Thomas Telford put it in 1829, it created several loops, one of which today I have been round. That's nice, isn't it? So, and this was a test run for a walk, and my friend wants to join me on a walk in Birmingham, and I think this will be the one that we do. So yes, that just looks like a facade over there. I said that on the way. Doesn't look like there's anything, it's just a wall now. behind it looks a bit empty, but these are the lines into Birmingham, all electrified obviously. I remember we were with friends up north, and because we travel on electric trains here in the Midlands, I clean forgot that diesels still run, and we got on a little 2 or 3 carriage diesel train, just a little one with three or 4 carriages, and of course it started up, and I'd clean forgotten how noisy diesel trains are compared to electric. Electric just goes click, 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 and off you go. But no, you can hear the engines going to create the power. Well, yeah, there you go. It's I just not been on a diesel car for so long that I don't mean a diesel car, I mean a train car. So consequently, I'd forgotten how noisy they were. But it's lovely now, and I'm actually glad of this wind because they've planted that one, look, a fruit tree. And the cherries are starting to come, look, they're green at the moment, but you can't eat the flowering cherries. They've put in a horse chestnut there, quite a few they've planted along here. There's another one, can't see what that is, looks a bit dead. Of course these are all leaning outwards because they're covered. Planting trees underneath this is going to lead to a problem for the poor things. They're going to want to go sideways. Don't know what that one is, that's held up as well. That one's already dead, or been broken off by well, stop David, don't start again. Right, now we're going under a bridge. Will there be an echo? Echo, echo, all alone am I, ever since your goodbye. All alone with just the beat of my heart, people all around, but I don't hear a sound, just the lonely beating of my heart. Well, don't tell me that's not the words. I make them up as I go along. I do include some of the originals,